Hello and welcome. My name is Niels and this is episode 58 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio. What we are doing now is that, okay, what do we got? It's laser turret, let's ditch those. Laser turret MK3, I don't want these repaired. I don't want any of these not prepared, so let them just get prepared. Now, these ones are actually there. So this is going to be a nice one. Always the other way. I'm not very good at this part here. Good. So this is where we got. Alright, and I'm gonna remove these because they are. So this objective of this one is first and foremost, let's get some of this home. That's a lot of this. Just I don't think it's I think it's easier for me just to grab it instead of having someone else grab it for me. Right, and then if we look at where are my 10 or 20, well, 20 might be just overdoing it a bit, but let's see. I'm gonna have to find them there. There's one. That's one. It's pretty difficult to see actually. Maybe just hover over it and just see where we got something. Because those drones, they need to get the hell out of here. Where's the oil, my friends? Where's the oil? I'm promised oil. I got here in this game just for the oil. There we go, there's an oil. Alright, let's look at the map. How's it positioned? Right, so there should be an oil up here as well, yeah. Good, and then an oil there. So now what I found are these ones. So right next to this one should be an oil. Oh, right there. And the last one is sort of like a bit above it. There it is. Brilliant. So those are my oil depots, oil derricks. And what the hell are we going to build out of this? We will be building and requesting a couple of refineries. What is this? That's an oil refinery. I do not even have oil refinery level 2. That can't be true. Let's request these, right? Anyway, I'm happy that I have an oil refinery. So let's start with that. Definitely gonna need more than that. Also gonna take. Let's get 3. Wow, this is easy. I'm not getting any of these. So I guess they do not exist. And of course I'm not researching, that's brilliant. Get this one, chemical plant 4. Right, so we will be starving for water as well. So let's get some water back here. So all of this should point in the right direction, right? It's this guy. There we go. And these ones will be, okay, that's fast. All processing 4. What are you doing here? You'll be either the simple one. What am I getting? I'm getting 3, 3, 4. It's 10 in total. This is ever so slightly more. this is 10 as well. I think we'll just take the basic. Good. Here, that's this one. Here's this one. And they're gonna tie in together. Yeah. Hook it up to this. Even though there's like a tiny thing here, so I think it's important. So these are now producing. Brilliant. I don't know if this is the best way, but anyway, I'm gonna drag out, let's see. Oops, wrong. I need some space between, that's for sure. There you go. So let's start with the fuel here. This one is now coming here. That's the exit of that one. Next one, we'll go one up. Now we have an exit here. And the last one. I'm not good at this. There we go. I think we'll actually take this one out. Upwards, right? So maybe it's time to start requesting these. Alright, so we got some of those. Now the next part I really want to do is, what are we gonna do with the light oil? I mean, I think I'm actually gonna convert all of it or most of it into flasks, because they can be turned around. So if I'm putting things into flasks, I am going to need some more of these. There we go. I'm also going to need a few of these. I don't think I need those actually, because I'm not going to refine much. I'm actually just ditching it into two pumps. Putting all of it into pumps, am I? Right, let's try it for this one. This pump is going to be filling up heavy oil barrels. In order to do that, I'm going to do it from the bottom here, because I think that it could be branched out from here. So you're going to request, and you're going to be exporting here. Basically, I actually also want some lubricant. I can put the lubricant in. And here we go, one of these. Just gonna make lubricants, and that will be put into one of these. Gonna put lubricant into a barrel. You're going to request, and you're going to allow it to disappear. Nope, not like this. Requesting from this one and putting into an everyman storage. You're going to request some barrels actually. They are up here. Empty barrels. And that is exactly what you're also going to require. And this one will be capped because I don't want too much lubricant in the network. Lubricant, I don't want too much, I just want like 20. It's still a lot of lubricant. Excellent, so you got it stored here. You can't get it out until you get some barrels in. They should be coming. Good, I'm requesting barrels. Next one here, I think I'm gonna need a couple. So let's have a look at this. Here. Let's see how this fits in. Right, it fits okay. It's okay actually. Except for that one, of course. We're going to request. And we're going to make publicly available. So putting that one into barrel, that one there. Here we go. So as soon as we get some barrels. Oh, we're getting some barrels. Oh, it's 23. Ah. 06. Actually, this one should by no means be 10. Let's do like 5 maybe. Okay, and these are fine. Now up here, it's a different matter. Can do air compression. I think we're also going to be at least leading to in, out, out. We're going to request and we're going to be making available. And let's put one of these in. Put those into a barrel. Should be fine. Here we go. Requesting, that's going to be glass bottles and making it available. It's fine. So as soon as we get the glass bottles, we can actually start producing here. Nope, this should not be one of those. This should definitely just be one of these. It's passive, so people will only take it if they actually need it. Yep. What are we doing here? You can't get rid of this one. Of course not. Let's get some glass bottles up here and then that should be fine. And let's also try to make sure that we have our network in order. Yay, glass bottles. These are just getting out. Brilliant. Now they're cranking. Are they stopping? Wow, they're stopping. It's not enough. This is not enough. What a fabulous thing to discover. And that's a pretty stupid way of doing this, but whatever. Here we go. And let's also try and fit it to the rest here, and I'm sure we can do this because of the way we built it. And this one is just going to be up here. There, there, and there. Now everything is hooked up. Boom. Can they keep these keep up? Ah, they can't even keep up. Okay, what about these? Ah, they need to hit all the way up to 20. What about these? Nothing? This one? It's pretty slow. Alright, so if I have an oil field that is now producing, that's brilliant. That's kind of what I wanted. I also need to figure out how we're going to transport all this coal in, because if I look at it, I got it out here and I need it in there. That's really far to bring it, but I don't really think a station is the right one either. It really doesn't matter if it's slow to do this. Doesn't matter if it's slow. There we go. I'm gonna fork it. What is all this wood doing here? One is going up here and then it's going. There we go. So now one is going in, the other one is going straight ahead. Actually, too much straight ahead. There we go. Let's move these lights into more of an acceptable position. We will now proceed. All right, let's see, where are we getting now? These ones should probably also get a bit, right? I know this is really not the ideal way of doing this by storing so much on whoops. This to be before the first splitter. And we'll just put in another splitter here. There we go. Still, I'm not really getting any demand for it. Right, the last one where I need it is all the way in over the other side. So let's be really crazy here. You know what? I think I'm actually going to do it differently. Here we will make like 4, and I will also make here we go. It's probably not the correct way of doing this. But this is just going to empty everything out. There you go. Now there should be a lot of this thrown into the network, and then the bots can take the rest. That should fix a lot of my immediate issues. I think I have some other ones down here. What's the end product here? I wonder where that nitride is going. Let's go around and check. So for example, this one is clearly not doing very well. What am I expecting coming in? Nickel ore? Well, this is pretty damn easy, isn't it? I'll just do this. Can't believe it's stuck like that and no one's doing anything about it. Then offset. There we go. So these are now working again, and we are getting some. That's maybe also a bit more sync than I would want. There we go, at least in my hand. I like this one, because especially because the residual product is sulfur, and sulfur is very nice. Something I definitely need. Right, so my iron is here. It's good, it's not struggling. I'm gonna go up here. This one is struggling though. And I guess this is the transistors again. These are not producing because they are missing plastic bars. So let's have a look at where we produce the plastic bars. I believe I have a big plastic setup over here. There we go, that's the plastic setup that I'm looking for. And this is relying on this chain, which is just getting trips off of nothing. For example, this part here is definitely not something that should be using. This one should be requesting it in because it's not using that much. So request it and request it. Actually, just request it there. Request some coal. There we go. Request and get that up there. There we go. Now these are requesting coal because that's more of a reasonable way of doing it. What about this one? Is it used for anything? Just trickling down. So this one only comes from up north. But honestly, it might as well come from our new pipeline here. Could that be wrangled in between all of this junk? It could, but it's probably not a good idea to do it. I think it could go in here. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna work backwards this time. There. This one is now also splitting. I know this is not pretty. Here. Can't go everywhere, so it's gonna go there. 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 That's one off. Let's see what happens now. Now there comes a full pull of coal coming in here. That one goes out. That one comes in. I don't get a lot of plastics in here. For example, this one has been idle for a long time, I'm sure. It's also going to be at the end of this lane, it will just be thrown out. There you go. Now this one's producing constantly, this is producing constantly. This is producing, it's probably not going to produce constantly. No. This one. Oh, it's because it's only producing 2, so there's quite a bit of loss here. And now we're starting to see the coal or the plastic coming in. It should actually be in an active provider chest. Wow, it's already dwindling. Yep. So take a look at this one. Are we producing? Yes. But this one is a problem because I'm not. Yeah, that one. Tree is the worst part of this equation here. There you go. So I'm going to kickstart this one as well. I don't know if this is good or bad. There you go. So I want to get him over as fast as we can. It's actually going to make a difference for our production. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the fertilizer. This is now producing. I mean, I'm not brilliant or anything. I'm not brilliant. This is not brilliant, but it's a bit, yeah. Where's our? Ugh, this takes forever. It's not good enough, that's for sure. Solar panels are fine. Actually, I'm gonna kill these ones. For sure I am. Here. Like this, and just to the last, this small square. This one will be requesting, and what are they called? They are called. We'll be requesting these ones. Just ferry them where I need them. This is a silly way of doing it. Has nothing coming. There we go. It's going to be an actor provider, and there's not going to be any cap on this. There we go. Hold on, there might be actually going to be a passive provider, and there will be a cap. There we go. So these ones are not producing because there's no tree coming in. Trees suck. Right. And these are working again because the plastic is it's not going to be fast enough though. Really, the plastic is the main bottleneck here. How about this one? I mean, there should be like a million of those. I will request a few. There we go. They're going to be more useful at other places. Really, the plastic is killing me here. Why the hell do we not get any plastic? Alright, let's go back and take a look. So plastic is an issue. Tree is an issue. Trees, I have my other facility. I don't know if it's good enough. I mean, look at this. Look at all this beautiful... Alright, let's have a look at where they are going. That one. They're living in there. Right, charging. I'm gonna follow this one. I can't keep up. Flew up here. It's really silly. This direction. What's in this direction that needs plastic? Like a ton of plastic, like this. This needs plastic. Ugh, again, plastic is the issue. And that's actually an issue. Everything is fine except plastic bars. Alright, so I think we have to put in an effort for the plastic bars. Maybe even to the extent of funneling off this line. Let's do that. We can actually do this pretty easily. Let's do it like this. And once we have this one in place, I'm gonna see if it works. What is this one? Love how efficient this is. Right. This one needs to be extended. Ah, they need water. Well, I think the water is something we can manage at this location. Get some water mains. This lane here. Let's just make sure that it works before we conclude anything. Good. What is this one? That's this one reducing, and that, is it putting into a... Ah, it's because it's needing more coal. Well, how about that? Isn't this just an absolutely brilliant way of doing this? One should be some plastic bars, preferably. There we go, first plastic bar. Let's just make sure that we update our blueprint. Cancel blueprint, and I'm gonna make it again. Starts here. It's all of this long. There we go. I'm going to change the icon into a plastic icon, because that is, oops, silly me. There we go. This one. Let me try again. Chemical plant, I want to use that one. Create it and use it. See, I can make it here. It's going to overlap, right? Let's try it, plastic. There. There. Is that too close? Yes, it is. It is too close. Wow. It's too close. Try again. Like this, right? Because otherwise the belts will start merging together. Right. Sorry about the confusion. There you go. There you go. And there we go. Let's see how many this turns out to be. There's no point in using the more expensive ones because they're not going to make a difference. Only thing that is not copied is the length of the inserter. So that has to be... Actually, it looks like it was working. Let's see. Ah, the water hooks up exactly right. Except it doesn't. Because I need to make sure that the water is connected all the way through the line. Same with this one. Oh, nope, they get it from everywhere. This one is working. Brilliant. So we're getting we are getting plastics. That is amazing, because that will supply the plastics up here, I hope. I might actually just pipe them up there. Let's see where are they positioned. Alright, let's get closer. Let's get closer. This is the plastic bars. So I might as well just take this entire thing and put plastic on it. Yeah, let's do that. That is not a bad idea, I think. Or we can do it even cooler if we just flipped it the other way. Did like this. Let's do that. That's room for 5 on the top side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get out of here. And I'm going to tie them together here. There, there, and there. That's the only thing that's missing. And I will be... Also interesting thing is that I can actually... This then makes a bit more use of the space. Here, because now this one can then do this one. Difference here is that this will go out on a belt. This is one of our best places, so definitely, you'll definitely protect it better. These will be long inserters for sure. Wow, it's draining, but it is getting back up to speed. It's going to be cold and dark out here. Oh no, cold, but dark at least. Right, so these are as of today. They will only take up half. Let's get back and figure out why this is not working. What about this one? Is this being stored somewhere? Because it's being stored at the bottom here. There's also just a lot of plastic that is on the pipes. What about this one? Let's see. Why are you doing? You're not doing anything because you don't have the water you need. Well, that should be pretty easy to get there. Maybe even here as well. What's the reason for this not working? Right, so now this is working. This is working. It's not working because I'm missing pipes. Let's figure out where we're making the pipes. That's actually quite interesting why the pipes have suddenly decided that they don't want to be part of the game anymore. I'm going to take out some of this. It's not long extra walk. There we go. Alright, I'm getting pipes in my inventory, so that should also be indication that pipes are available and are being produced. but nothing is coming. But then I'll just, doesn't matter, I'll just fix it myself here. Of course, these will also take a bit of time to create. Let's see. There's a lot of things that are just straight in. Right, so I think that's getting somewhere. Why is this not doing anything yet? You're not getting it because this one. Now you're getting it. So now I should be able to see this one all the way through. Let's also get some of these. That's a nice little mistake we did there. Let's compensate by doing this instead. Okay. There we go. Now that's at least working. Patience is not something I'm particularly good at. There we go. Is that working now? This cannot deliver to here. How can it not deliver to there? You have 18? Those should be, that's heavier than those, that's why. Now that's being delivered. We got plastic on the move. Plastic on the move here. This is not getting water because of that one. Now this one's getting water. Is this one not working? Not working. Not working because of lack of water. There we go. Just checking everything. Nope. Yes. And this one is working. What about this? Yep, it is. Awesome. Yeah, about this. That's actually, I need to remove everything here. There you go. And one more time. And not this one. There we go. There we go. Now we're creating these like crazy. I'll take this one down. Like this, and that one then also here. But then I'll do this and saying the offset should be on the close side. So it might actually be supplementing, which actually it is now. It's supplement like crazy. Just to keep everything running, because batteries are not an active. I don't want this to be an active provider. I want it to be a passive provider, because I want you, if you need some batteries, this is where you'll go. I don't want it the other way around. All right, and that should complete this time. this one. We sorted out plastic production, which is one of the very big critical ones. Now the next time we'll be sorting out the wood production once and for all, I hope. Right, thank you for joining. See you next time.